I wouldn't say that parent councils have reported any challenges. They're certainly not phoning up me for any advice about that. They're not phoning up for interpreting, translating services or anything like that Megan's described. I suppose in terms of the makeup of parent councils, I'm vaguely aware that some parent council members, some parent council chairs come from these ethnic and cultural minority backgrounds, but I wouldn't say that that's posed a challenge so far. I think actually this project, it's more turning it on its head and us challenging them to take account of this new demographic and maybe actively seeking to encourage those parents to get involved.
Within schools, what's most challenged is dealing with a group of parents who do have limited English, and we both parents have limited English because that's not been the pattern in the past. People are dealing with parents who have English as a second language for the first time in some cases in some schools. We're learning things like what it says on your passport isn't necessarily your ethnicity or the language you speak, with some of those cultural minorities within places like Poland and Lithuania. And that's reflected in the demand for the translation service. And we had a bilingual and traveller pupil support service that had at one stage a Cantonese speaker and an Urdu speaker. That was not very useful when we started needing people who spoke Polish. So there's been a massive increase in our need for getting interpreters in to work with parents. It's starting to slow down now because obviously they're established, they've learnt English. And they've often learnt English really quickly, but it was a really big learning curve for a lot of schools sort of 5-6 years ago.
It does seem though that increase in demand that you've seen from the schools aspect hasn't followed through to the parent councils, or even if it has, we're not hearing about it. So I suppose the question there is, the school community now looks different. Is the parent council now being representative of that? And I suspect the answer is probably no, but they're maybe coming round to it now that it's become more embedded in the school population anyway.
And I think one of the things of an immigrant experience, and I'm probably speaking personally now, is it takes you a few years to kind of settle into a community to feel you've got the confidence to go forward to a parent council or something like that. So maybe we're at the beginning of the curve, because as I say, having a significant minority ethnic community is really new to us.